recording has started. Everything's good. Hey, check it out before we get started. Check it out. Look what I got. A Lincoln Park poster just sitting here in the garage with me. Anyway. Well, let's get the lighting on. The show started. Where's the lights? Camera. Action. What color do we want to do? Should we do green? Green's my favorite color. You learn something new about me every time. We're doing green, just because it's my favorite color, okay? Let's get this not so much in my face. Should we get more zoom in? More zoom in shot? We are real personal. I'll just sit here the whole time. Yeah, nice and close. Enough screwing around, let's get talking. Let's talk about some non-important stuff. I'm just rethinking the setup now. Getting stupid. I just can't ever decide where I want that. Let's go in there. That kind of looks cool. I think this is where the focus is. It's out of focus. Shit. I'll be right back. I think that's better. I think we're good. We lined up the focus. We're looking good. We're smelling good. We just got out of the bath. Not a shower, a bath. We were reading. Anyway, what's the title of the video? What's the title? I turned 30. Is that the name? Is that what we went with? If not, I ramble, so nothing's ever coherent here, and I don't care. But, yeah, I'm turning 30. And this ain't gonna be like advice for people who just finished their 20s or going in their 30s. I'm not about that. Just live your life, okay? That's my advice. There's no you wasting your 20s. I wasted my 20s. Here's some advice on what you can avoid. I wasted my 20s so you can not waste your. That's just not how it works, okay? Sorry to tell you, there's no such thing as wasting, okay? You could start your own business endeavor, and you could fail, and you could go at it for 5 years. It wasn't a waste of time. You learned something. If you see it that way, you gotta recalibrate some stuff, man. It's not a waste of time. Nothing's a waste of time, okay? It's only how you look at it. Okay, it's perspective. I'm not here to give you advice. I'm gonna live my life as you should be. You can give advice, because that's what we're all doing. We're good at giving it. A lot of us are not good at taking it, but that's just how it works. It's easier to bump your head on the beam and walk away and be like, hey, there's a fucking beam there. You could tell somebody, they're gonna fucking hit their head. You gotta hit your head. Learn yourself. Okay, that's the advice I got. It's the best advice. So, but anyway, yeah, happy birthday to me. We're entered the 30s. What does that mean? I don't know. It just feels a lot like 29. And every year you say that. I just feel like a kid stuck with adult responsibilities. You just slope into there. I'm gonna get some water. Before I start yapping and continuing on. Alright, I got my water. I also brought some books that I can talk about. You know, we like talking about books. We're doing the PewDiePie book challenge still. We're not giving up. We're doing it. We're going throughout the whole year. I also brought a yogurt, a little birthday shot. Yeah, we're healthy here. We gotta shake it, jerk that shit. Oh, it's almost done. Don't get weird. Don't make it weird. Full eye contact. You want to make sure you get it real shook, because it's chunky. And it's expired. We're about 2 weeks past the date. I don't want no chunky yogurt. It still tastes fine. But yeah, a little birthday shot. You gotta make sure you lick the wrapper. You want to get all the nutrients, all what you paid for here. We got 10 grams. 10 grams of protein in this bad boy. In 10 grams, look at this. Check this out. All right, it's not on here, but 60 calories. What? 10 grams, 60 calories. You guys should be having this daily. It's only it's like 90 something cents. I'm sure it'll go up, everyone knows those tariffs. Everything's going up. I don't get paid for this. I'm just trying to give out good advice. Drink a yogurt every day. It's good for you. That's good stuff. But yeah, I'm not here to tell you how to live. Or you can reach for a bag of Cheetos. That's what you want to do. Hey, you can still eat your Cheetos. Just eat 21 of them. That's the serving size. What is that, 120 calories if they're baked Cheetos? If that's your thing. If they're hot Cheetos, it's 180 calories. You can still eat those every single day and have a healthy lifestyle. Now we got the water. I know, it's oversized. So we can burn extra calories lifting it up. If you want some more advice, don't drink from glass, or do. Risk advisory, or this big of a glass. I've chipped my tooth. You probably can't see. You probably can't see, but it doesn't matter. I've chipped my tooth on this exact bottle about a year ago. It just wasn't. I was also stoned, and I just slammed it. I was like, I do it one more time, I'm never drinking from glass again. Before that, it was a normal glass cup. I'm just retarded, and I just throwing glass into my teeth. All right, let's start smoking so I can get more retarded. Stop trying to give out advice. Unsolicited advice. Yeah, I don't got really anything to add to that being here for 30 years. I've been here for 30 years. Kind of weird to think. It's cool. People ask me how's it feeling, and it's like, yeah, just 1 year older. I don't really know. I feel like I'm supposed to feel something, but I don't. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm sure it'll hit one day. I'll be like, holy shit. I'm sure it'll hit. It's usually when you're thinking about movies or something, or referencing some sort of time frame. Like, oh shit, it's been 20 years since and you're like, holy shit, I'm saying the sentence, it's been 20 years since I've done that. That's when you know you're old, when you're saying stuff like that. Or you start noticing landmarks. I was telling my friend that, because he was like asking about a destination, and I was like, oh, it's where BP is. And I'm like, oh, it's where BP used to be. And then I was like, man, I'm starting to sound old like my dad. Like, oh, it's where that used to be. That's when you know you're old. You're starting to say landmarks, and you just call them the same thing anyway. Like, no, I'm going to call it BP still. I don't know what the new shit is. Doing the one-hitter today. No pipe. My tolerances went so low now, since I only do this once a week. The pipe is too much, and that's still a small pipe. These one-hitters are perfect size for a small guy like me. A small tolerance. Otherwise, I get Kevin Spacey on you. Is that good? Can I say that? You can say whatever I want. Nigga. Shit. I'm done. You got me. I'm pushing the lines too far. We'll cut it out. No, we won't. We're not scared. There was no ill intent. I was trying to be funny. It's gonna be on the news. They're gonna report me. I'm done. It's my goodbye, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. There wasn't a hard R there. I'm not going that far. Can I do it? Do I need permission? Don't answer that. Such a silly world we live in. It's such a silly world. It's a silly world. But, Anyway, let's talk about books before we get in trouble. Epictetus. Epictetus? I've been reading this guy. I was just reading him before I came out here. In my bubble bath that my wife prepped for me. Does your wife prep you bubble baths? Didn't think so. We're on the top of the world here. This is top of the world living. Top of the world living. That's a good title. Maybe that's the title. Maybe it's not. Someone behind me? I'm hearing the door creak. But yeah, after my wife prepped me my bubble bath, yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. I read some of this book, and I'm bringing this book up because I feel like we were kind of talking about this stuff, or maybe we weren't, and I just want to talk about it. I got some highlights. I don't know. Let me see if I can find anything worthy. Socrates. Talking about Socrates in a show. You guys watch Common Side Effects? You gotta watch it. If you have HBO Max, go watch Common Side Effects. Fantastic show. Masterpiece. Okay? You won't regret it. Go watch it. Go watch it, please. And come back to me. And be like, you were fucking right. Yeah, I was. Go watch it. Masterpiece. 10. 10 out of 10. Okay? Watch it. I bring that up because the guy's turtle in the show, its name is Socrates. And yeah, so that's why I brought up Socrates and philosophy. Philosopher. No one does wrong willingly. I highlighted that. And I just highlighted it because I kind of agree. I don't think people do wrong because for the sake of wanting to do wrong is what I took that more as. More as? Inside joke. If you didn't get that, it's because you're not here very often, okay? Sorry. Moving on. Our thoughts and actions have immediate and inescapable. You have only to doze. Oh, I'm fucking stoned. I can't even read. I'm not taking in. I'm reading it, but I'm like, what am I talking? What am I saying? Our thoughts and actions have immediate and inescapable consequences. You have only to doze for a moment, and all is lost. For ruin and salvation both have their source inside you. This guy's spitting some bars thousands of years ago. Okay? Think about that. Think about these things. That's what's even crazy to me. I'm reading these books and they're just written in AD. These people had happiness thousands of years ago. And I feel like more people today are a little bit more lost. Not a little bit. I'm trying to be optimistic here. It's a lot of it. It's a lot of it. I'm looking around here, and a lot of people out here seem a little, I don't know, like they're trying to get somewhere when there's nowhere to go. If you catch my drift, there's nowhere to go. It's the journey, baby. You don't set goals for the sake of the goal. You set a goal so you can pursue something that you enjoy. Okay? Okay? That's good stuff right there. Write that down. Write that down. I impressed myself with that, so thank you. I know, I'm cocky. I'm stoned and I'm cocky, okay? It's a good title, too. Maybe I like that one. Kyle will figure it out when he's sober. This guy believed in a god, but not the god. He didn't believe in a god, like the one set before us. He doesn't believe in there's multiple gods. He believes that there's just some sort of cohesion here, is what I take this as. That so far, I'm very little in the book. As you can see, I'm loving it. It's good. This is a great one, as you can tell. He believes in more of a god that's just holding this place together. There's some sort of cohesion here and just some sort of law of nature is what he believes in, like the god he believes in, is what I take it as. Good stuff. I'm just learning things about Stoicism, just cool stuff. Learning about other philosophers, Aristotle, Simplicius, and just cool. The line of philosophers. It just goes down a line, it seems like, of just a philosopher impressing another one. Like going from that Buddha book to this, oh my god, this one's so much better. So much, like, thank God. Or thank a God. Thank some sort of God, you know? But yeah, we're not very far in. Here's a paraphrase from Epictetus himself. Oh, and an interesting fact is Epictetus. Epictetus. I feel like I say his name weird. Epictetus. Epictetus. The Dorito. Sounds like a Dorito. Something you put on a Dorito. Anyway, Epictetus. Epictetus didn't actually write down anything. He had a pupil kind of thing, like someone who just sat by him all the time and really liked what he said. And he just tried to write down word for word. It's crazy. Imagine having somebody follow you around, writing down word for word what you say. In a way, we're doing it with these videos. You know, it's being documented by just recording and talking. So people are doing it. So the new philosophers aren't even using books. Is that interesting? Can I be considered a philosopher myself? How does one go about? Do you just go to school? Anyway, everybody wants to be a philosopher. And maybe that's all that makes a philosopher, is just somebody who was documented in the time and they looked up to somebody, and it's just a line of people looking up to people. Anyway, I thought that was interesting that someone followed him around and wrote down. But anyway, not to bore you, here's the paraphrases. This is what we've been waiting for. I've just been giving you facts about the book. I undertook to conquer myself rather than fortune, and to alter my desires rather than change the order of the world, and to accustom myself to believe that nothing is entirely in our power except our own thoughts. Here, I think, is the secret of those ancient philosophers who are able to free themselves from the tyranny of fortune, or despite suffering and poverty, to rival the gods in happiness. Wow. Wow. That's just a lot was said in that paraphrase, that little bit. Just that right here, that's it. The dude was this guy seems very self-aware. Just spit facts. Talking about conquering himself rather than fortune, that he seeks more, just talking about eliminating desire instead of like changing the way the world is. Because you don't gotta follow what the world's doing, man. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. The secret is you can't care what other people think. That's really the secret. If you're doing what you want and you're happy, forget the rest. Forget the rest, you're the best. All right. But yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna go any further if I bore you. Our emotional response. Our emotional responses are products of our judgment. It's true. It's true. First you judge, and then you get an emotion. You're making judgments off your thoughts, even whatever your thinking process is. Our emotional responses are products of our judgments. It's not the events that disturb people, it's the judgments concerning the event. You know, some of this stuff's like easier said than done. It takes practice, put into work. I must be exiled, but is there anything to keep me from going with a smile, calm and self-composed? I loved that. I loved that. I will throw you into prison. Correction, it is my body you will throw there. That's pretty cool. This guy's pretty badass in my book. Okay, all right. Just his thought process. And this guy was a slave too, by the way. So if you want to say, oh, he didn't know what blah blah blah. This guy was a slave at one point. Okay, slave. You can't say much. But I've been reading that. I've been reading this. This one's boring as. I'm not gonna even talk about it because okay, I'll talk about it. It's about a philosopher who can't. I can't get behind. It's just. I got like 10 pages left of this. It's only 50 pages. I'll finish it before I say anything, okay? But as of now, it's like, I feel like I'm reading somebody's journal that just thinks a lot. I just don't connect with it. It is harder to read, so maybe it's just my low intellect. I'm just like, yeah, I just don't have that level of reading. It's just boring. The next book I actually want to pick up, if I have time to put it into my schedule, is, this one's random, but it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I want to read that book. Watched the movie when I was little. I haven't actually watched it in a long time. I should watch it again. But that was a great movie. And I just watched like a 15-minute video on YouTube from the Pursuit of Happiness YouTuber. Go watch that video. It's very good. You'll see why I want to read the book. If you go watch that 15-minute video in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas on the channel Pursuit for Happiness, you'll see why I want to read the book. I'll leave it at that. So go watch that. Go watch that guy's video. I'm recommending you videos all over the place. Oh, we talked quite a bit. You had me for a while. At least I believe. I'm looking down at my clock here. This is what I use for my clock. If you guys are curious about what I look at, like the flow of the show, I'm looking down at this sometimes. I feel like Bob Ross. You ever watch Bob Ross painting? He's like, oh, the guy behind me is telling me I need to hurry up, get this painting done. He's telling me I got like 2 minutes left, and he's like rushing the painting. Sometimes he doesn't finish the painting. That's how I feel looking at this. I look at the clock and I'm like, if it's 13 minutes, I'm like, oh, I got it. That's a short episode. You gotta go at least 17. But I'm looking at this and it says 28, so I don't know how long it took me to get set up. I don't feel like it was very long. We got it in. We showed up. We still gotta share one of these diet root beers together. It just looks like a product placement. I'm giving these guys free sponsorship. Is that how it works? Can I get in trouble? They'd be like, don't associate our brand. Can they do that? Do they have control over that? Is that a thing? I don't know my laws here. Do we got anything else to add? There's also Cassie's birthday. The thing about Cassie's birthday, it's a day after mine. Weird, I know. So we have both our birthdays right next to each other. And she went on vacation this week, so we had vacation off together. So I missed a video this week just because of it. We went to Whitewater. We ate some pizza, one-wheeled. She's learning to one-wheel again, so that's cool. I have some video footage of it. Not much. I'll throw it in just for you. I don't know what I got. I don't remember. I barely record. I just hit record and I'm like, I'll record something. Here it is. Now you get to be included. Are you excited for Rockies?
Yes. Is there money? You're good. That does feel weird.
What is it?
Sit back. Just sit back. I'm begging you to stop.
Why?
I'm gonna get sick.
Done yet. This is how you get real remorse.
Oh my God,
We can hear everything.
Oh. Yep. It's like my childhood is all over.
It's always the old slides that are dangerous. I got shocked.
Oh.
Nice zap at the end.
Yeah.
It's where they crucify you.
Yeah. Put your head in there and we'll chop it off.
Whoa. Thought they were stiff. That one's all the way loose.
Finger goes over here. It's like, da, 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 da.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah. Has a handle on it.
Is that a fish street down
You're welcome. I captured. Now you got a little bit of what I did. That was her birthday. That's what she wanted to do. Go to her hometown. That's where she grew up. She grew up in Whitewater. Whitewater, Wisconsin. I grew up in Rockford, Illinois. Here, the Rockford, Illinois. Not here, but I'm telling you where I live, so you can come and end my misery. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Laugh. You're supposed to laugh at those jokes. It was a joke. I can't prove it, but it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't know how else to put it. I said it just because I really don't want you killing me, so I joke about it. Just don't come and kill me, because then I'll be dead. Then I'll be dead. I don't want that. That can wait until tomorrow. I first must go to sleep before I die, okay? So just put me to sleep. Put me to sleep in my sleep. I have 2 ferocious cats that you'll have to deal with. And then my karate chops. That karate chop, I can... Right there, right in your neck. You don't want me to get my Milwaukee box cutter out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude on the tube. YouTube dude. Yeah, but I'm just stoned rambling. What else? What else is going on? I actually made another video. Just a random video. Just one wheeling around town with my cousin and friend. I'll put that out. I'll put it out. I did it today. I just made it. I was just like, why not? Why not? Threw it around. Threw stuff together. Nothing crazy. It's just a little bit of a story through video. It's more just recording shit. Just recording life without, like, talking to the camera. It's more about telling a story through the camera without talking to it. It's weird. That'll come out. One wheeling around town. Maybe that's the name of the video. One wheeling around town. No, that's not the name. Because we actually go through, like, a burning building. Not a burning building. A building that burned down. There's a big difference. It was just crazy spectacle. It was cool. It was cool. Alright. I think I'm out of here. Go to bed. Gotta go. We're doing a family get together tomorrow. We're having tacos. Exciting stuff. Maybe I'll record something from that. Probably not. Maybe. Who knows? We'll get something. Be a shot. A snapshot. A moment. A memory. Captured in time. Memories. The funny thing about memories, all of them are going to be forgotten. Eventually. But this doesn't mean that they didn't happen. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Memories. Weird. That one day, no one's gonna remember you. But it still doesn't mean you didn't happen, but it's just it is a crazy thought. It's a true thought to feel. All that is important is you're having a good time. And even then, it doesn't matter because you're gonna die. I'm always trying to make it, you're gonna die. You're just dead. You're gonna die. Take it in a positive way. You can be like, oh, thank God, at least I'm gonna die. It's not gonna be something forever. But you can also reverse it and be like, I'm gonna die. I need to be happy in this moment because I don't got many of them. Perspective. Find positivity, Flips. Remind yourself you're gonna die to remain happy. I know, what a paradox. What a weird, twisted world. Anyway, I leave you with that. Some feel-good feelings. I won't see you. I won't see you. You'll see me. You'll see me here next week. Next Friday or Saturday, whatever day you watch this. It could be Monday. It could be Could be 1 in the morning on a Saturday. Could be 4:30 a.m. I don't know. We put them out at night here. I put them out at 4 o'clock. I tried to anyway. I feel like I'm 90% accurate with that. I'm gonna start announcing this so you know, like, oh, I can watch this again. That would be far though. You make this in the video. Usually I don't expect people who are new here to make it this far. You're like, you came for one thing. I can't really title these videos. I can't just, because they're all yaps. We cover like 100 different things. We just talk, we yap. You can't really name that. So you just pick something in there. That's my process. You learned a lot now. You learned my clock in here. It's my clock. It's like, don't have one in here. And now you learned my titling process. And you already know about the organic thumbnails. The organic thumbnails, we take pride. We, as in me. I take pride in organic thumbnails. Why? Yes, why? It's because I don't like the flashy, goopy, brain-catchy, me making you think you're a monkey. Ooh, look, flash over here, get you over here. I know that I probably should care if I wanted to, like, up my quality, but that's part of my quality, is the organic thumbnails, okay? So we're keeping those forever. So if you ever see my organic thumbnails leave, it's because I sold out, okay? Hopefully I'm not eating these words in like a week and I'm like, oh no, I found it out. I found out what you guys love. You're just gonna see the thumbnails change from the beginning of my career on YouTube to the end. Remember when he said he wasn't? That's when you'll know. I miss the old Kyle. The one that used organic thumbnails. He's changed. I can't wait until people start saying that. He's changed, man. He's changed. He used to be cool. He used to do drugs. The dude used to break into high schools. Yeah, I broke into my own high school. I'm admitting to a crime. Take me. We'll save that story for another day. Well, I'm sure it'll come up. We'll throw it in a different. It's a funny story. A funny story. I thought this was a piece of gum. I was like, why is there gum on my doorstep? It's a shim, a little piece of wood. Because I fixed my doorknob because it was splitting. Threw some jams in there. A jammy yam. A yam jam. Alright. You guys remember the leaves? They're not looking so good. Good thing it's spring. Spring. It's gonna start looking good around here. Beautiful green. You see them green leaves. Always excited to see them come, and then excited to see them go. Seasons are nice. Alright, I'm done talking. I said I was done. I was done. Why are we here? Goodbye. Go. Get here for fucking 50 more minutes talking to you. Alright? We said goodbye. We walk away. You don't have to stay here. You can go. You could have left 10 minutes ago. But that would have been rude, because I have to say bye. You have to turn around. See you later. I'm getting in my car, like 10 feet away. Don't say anything. You know, the scenarios, you know. The relatable, goodbye, weird. You get it. I'm doing it right now. I'm trying to think what I need to do. I hit record. Done recording here on the mic. We're looking at 40 minutes on here. This is a good amount of time here. The lights are off. The show is over. You must go now. Don't look at my penis, you weirdo. Not wearing any underwear under here.